On this episode of Sloan's Wilderness Expeditions, we explore the Many Glacier area, hiking around the Blue Lakes, taking a scenic boat ride, and running into wildlife on the Grinnell Glacier Trail.
Hey folks, expeditionists, we're in Glacier National Park.
Today we're in the Many Glacier area and we're going to be hiking out around some of the lakes. Many Glacier is one of the most popular areas of Montana's Glacier National Park, and the Grinnell Glacier Trail is often called the best hike in the park. Unfortunately for us, we were here in late June and the final 1.5 miles of the trail was still closed due to ice and snow hazards. But we were determined to see as many of the sights as we could, even if we couldn't hike all the way to the glacier itself. Alright, so our week here at the very end of June in Glacier, there are several trail closures. The Cracker Lake Trail, which is highly recommended, is currently closed for bear activity. I know off of the Going to Sun Road, the Hidden Lake Trail also closed for bear activity. And then there is the Grinnell Glacier Trail that is currently closed at a certain point due to snow and ice danger. But that is what we are hiking today. We're actually going to go out as far as you can to get at least a view of potentially the glacier and just the epic scenery in the area and see what we can see. Our hike would be taking us along the shores of Swiftcurrent Lake and Lake Josephine, before climbing above Grinnell Lake. The cool morning air combined with the sunrise over the mountains really made it feel like we were hiking in some kind of surreal fairy tale. Growing up in the Midwest, I never would have believed such places of beauty actually exist. Alright, we have now left the Josephine Lake Trail and heading up the Grinnell Glacier Trail just to see what we can see. That's pretty. Alright, we are approaching the Overlook for Grinnell Lake, but the rock wall is just in front of us. This one over here is Mount Grinnell. On that side is Mount Gould. On the backside of Mount Gould and all that is where the Highline Trail runs on the backside of it. We really wanted to do the Highline Trail, but to do the whole loop, you need that hiker shuttle running, and it's not running yet, so we're probably going to save that for our next time here in Glacier. One downside to curvy mountain trails like this, there's a lot of blind curves that you don't know what could be around the corner. Could there be more hikers? Or could there be some kind of wildlife? We were about to find out the hard way.
Run.
Hey bear! Hey bear! Stop. They could go up the trail. There's two grizzlies coming up the trail right at us. Hey bear! As we rounded this blind curve, two grizzly bears were running down the trail toward us. I literally made eye contact with the first bear. We scampered up the side and out of the way in case they continued on the trail right at us. I had my bear spray at the ready. But Caden, who had gone a few feet above me, saw them running up the side of the hill above us and away from us.
They may go up the hill and then you're stuck up there.
Yeah. That's not one going up the trail that way.
Well, there's two that was running at us. May not have gotten that on film. The two grizzlies were coming running right down the trail at us until they saw us. We went up the hill. I'm not sure where they're at now. Whew, that's an adrenaline rush.
Running that way.
What?
I see one running that way.
All right, we're going back down. Be careful. All right. Yeah, they saw us and apparently went up the hill. Let's see. I'm just assuming both of them went up. Okay. I like seeing them from a distance, but not running down the trail right at us. Come on, Caden. Got it, buddy? You got it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, they got to look at us. One just like, see, looked right at me in the face. And yeah. And they went up the hill, Caden says. Hey, bear. Yeah, they would have went up this way somewhere because they were coming right down this, barreling down. They were running. I wonder if they ran into the other hikers that was up there, took off from them, and then ran into us. All right. I think we're probably safe now. Yeah, we got our fix of grizzlies, our fix of scenery. Look at that, Grinnell Lake. Wow. Still got an adrenaline rush going from that. You know, it's one thing to have one grizzly, but two grizzlies barreling down the trail right toward you. Wow.
Though my adrenaline was pumping, we did everything right. We made a lot of noise. I had my bear spray at the ready. Don't let the possibility of wildlife encounters keep you from enjoying the outdoors. Encounters just like ours happen on a daily basis here in this park, without incident. Just be aware of your surroundings and follow the park suggestions on how to handle these encounters. Typically, the wildlife wants nothing to do with you.
All right, we have made it to the end of maintained trail. Anything beyond this has not been cleared out yet for the season. It means there's a lot of snow and ice across the trails, potential trail damage. So as far as you're supposed to go, even though we have seen people go further, that's on them. But look at the scenery. Look at all these waterfalls. Well, we thought we would take us a nice little break while we're up here. It's pretty good views, I'd say. Right above Grinnell Lake.
This is the proper way to view wildlife, from a distance. The grainy video shows that they were a bit too distant, but at least we were safe.
Yes, we came to Montana just to see more Canadian geese. So we made return boat trips, reservations to get back across the lakes. We are pretty tired today, of course, from all the hiking this week, so I just thought that would be a nice little relief. Originally, we was going to try to make it across or out to Grinnell Lake itself, another 2 miles round trip before taking the boat back, but they don't have as many return trips running at this time of year, so we're probably going to just skip Grinnell Lake and jump on that boat. Easier way than hiking back, huh?
Yeah.
It'd probably be quicker for us to literally hike from this point to get back to our car. You know what? We paid for the boat ride. We're going to take the boat ride. Taking the boat back from the other end of the lakes was pretty nice. I enjoyed that a lot. Now we still have a half-mile hike back around Swiftcurrent Lake here to get back to our, to the trailhead where our car's at. Don't go up your sleeve.
So I was thinking.
We have had 4 awesome days of hiking and exploring and wildlife encounters, and I almost kind of hate the fact that we wore ourselves out because there's so much more I would like to do here.
This was our final hike in Glacier National Park on this trip, and it definitely left us wanting more. If you haven't already, check out our channel for more adventures in Glacier National Park and many other amazing areas. Give us a like and subscribe while you're at it. It really helps us with the YouTube algorithms. Until next time, peace out.